Hey VV Nation, welcome to the channel. My name is Glenn, Senior Stock Market Strategist for VectorVest. Love bringing these videos to you. Starting a new video series for the next few weeks looking at candlestick patterns. Now, not the cup and the saucer and the cup and the plate and the thing, not in the head and shoulders, not that, but candlestick formations to help you to make better decisions on knowing when to get in and to get out of a stock. And a lot of you are trading a lot of different stocks that you're having questions about. Should I still stay in this stock, Glenn? Or when should I get into this stock, Glenn? Or should I get out of this stock? And I think this series for the next couple of 2-3 weeks, I think it's going to play perfectly into your hands, because that's the problem. How do I know if a stock is going up, if I should continue holding it? Or if a stock starts going down, should I continue holding it, or should I let it go? Or should I take half off the table? And I think this series is going to play in a crucial role in helping you to make that decision. So if you're interested in that, you sit right there. All right. Getting into the software, before we get started, you see right there on the screen, we do have the Tampa 2-day coming up. Folks, seats are going. If you want to go live, go to www.vectorvest.com/Tampa to get your seats live. Because when they're gone, I won't be able to help you. You can't say, hey, Glenn, can you help me? I'd be like, nah, I can't help you, unfortunately. That's why I'm telling you about it time and time again before we get here. All right, so what I've made here is a watch list of stocks that a lot of you have talked about when we go through looking at your stocks on our live streams, ISC, FIX, CLS. A lot of money has been made on a lot of these stocks. And I know the market is closed as I'm reporting or recording this. How are the stocks moving? Well, the stocks are moving right now because I am using extended hours. So all you see moving right now is after hours moves on these stocks. Today, the day after Thanksgiving, the market closed today at 1 o'clock. All right, with that being said, stocks that you already know about, and what we're going to do is we're going to look at some of the high periods where we met a level of resistance, or a low period where we met a level of support, or just in general to help you to make decisions on some of these stocks. So we're going to graph them all. I'm not going to look at all of them because it's going to take me forever to try to look at all of them, but I'm going to put these all on a 3-month scale. All right, so looking at ISC, big pullback. How about this? Almost a shooting star. Oh, let me start off. I forgot something. All right, let me show you something. I forgot something. I wanted to show you the stuff that we're looking at. Man, I'm so excited about this. I jumped the gun in regards to the stock patterns we're going to be looking at. On the bearish side, possible reversals to go to the downside, bearish shooting star. This pattern consists of a white body, in our case, either an open or closed body, followed by an inverted hammer that is characterized by a long upper shadow and a small body. Normally, you want the wick to be two times the body. And what that means is that's a lot of selling pressure on top of this wick as the stock's price is going up. That's a great opportunity to consider selling half or getting out. Here's another one. A dark cloud cover. This is a top reversal pattern with 2 candlesticks. A white candlestick appears on the first day while the uptrend is still in progress. The second day opens with a new high with the gap up and closes halfway through this candle. That's a dark cloud cover, possible reversal. Bearish one black crow. Opposite of that reversal of a dark cloud, how about we start off halfway through this candle, and now we have a down day. That's a possible reversal. That's a one black crow. A bearish harami. Harami in Japanese stands for a pregnant lady. And what you have is an open candle or a green candle with a red candle here in our case. And what that is, there's the body, there's the pregnant body right there. That is a possible reversal to the bearish side. And last but not least, a bearish engulfing, where you have a full red candle encapsulating the day before a green candle, and that is a possible of a reverse. To the bearish side, a bullish hammer. Once the market falls, a hammer where the body is smaller than the wick. The wick is at least 2 times the body, and that's a very prevalent case of reversal right there. A bullish piercing pattern. The stock's candle starts at the lower end of the previous day's bearish candle and moves up at least halfway through the bearish candle from the day before, that's a possible reversal going up. Just like the dark cloud at the top, this is a bullish one white soldier moving up, where the bullish candle today is higher than the bearish candle yesterday. Bullish harami, where the green body is encapsulated by the red body the day before. Remember though, it's the pregnant body, or the pregnant lady. There's the body, there's the baby, and there's a possibility of it moving up, and then a bullish engulfing, just the opposite of the bearish engulfing. So those are the patterns from a reversal standpoint that we're looking at. Whew, totally almost forgot that. Man, again, I'm excited about this because this is going to be cool stuff to answer a lot of your questions in regards to what you need to do with these stocks, especially if you own them right now. Now let's go look at the graph. Looking at IESC. Ooh, look at that. So that's a piercing pattern, right? Definitely pretty much halfway through, but going higher than the prior day. So IESC, I like that as not a reversal. Well, going down one day doesn't make a trend, but I like this more so as a possibility of a continuation pattern because the stock is still already in an uptrend. Normally, this kind of a pattern, which would be a piercing pattern, would happen at the bottom of a pattern. But in this case, this could show me the difference in being a continuation. Talking about a hammer, how about when IESC went down from this level of resistance? Boom! There's the hammer. Big wick at the bottom should be twice the body. And look at that as a reversal. Beautiful, beautifully done. So looking at IESC right now, I think the candlestick pattern is a continuation. Fix. 1 day down. Remember, 1 day doesn't make a trend. 1 day down. What is that? Could that be a possible bullish harami? Another continuation. Now, something else from a reversal standpoint are gaps. See this gap down? Gap means that in between this candle and this candle, there's nothing. Gaps like to be filled. So when you see a stock like Fix go through a gap, you know that most likely it likes to be filled. It doesn't. I don't have a specific time frame on when it will be filled, but gaps like to be filled. See, this one actually didn't get filled to the downside yet, but I'm looking at that as possible continuation or possible reversal after 1 day to continue going up as a bullish harami. Look at this, pull back. Man, what do? I got a gap. Normally gaps like to be filled, but the market still was rising, keeps on going. Here we got a bearish engulfing. Here's the red candle, the green candle. This candle encapsulates that body. Bearish engulfing. Look at the rundown. Now, that is a piercing pattern. Halfway up after gapping down, halfway up through this candle, boom. Look at this. I'm not going to call that a dark cover. I'm not going to call that it could be possibly a bearish harami, close to it if not, but the stock's price did pull back down. Right now, coming down for a few days, here is a bullish harami. CLS could still have some move to the upside. Next one, let's go look at a low here. That could have been a dark cloud cover. That could be a dark cloud cover. It's above the close of the day before. Almost halfway down. That could be close to a dark cloud cover. How about here? That is a bearish engulfing. How about that is a shooting star? There's a lot going on, but a bearish engulfing. And what I need for a lot of these candlesticks to take shape is the follow through the next day. Bearish engulfing, follow through. Ooh, not quite a harami, but leveled out, gapped up. All right, what happens here? Again, gaps like to be filled. That was a little bit of a dark cloud cover right there. After that gap up, nice open candle. Next day gave me a little bit of a dark cloud cover. Fall down. It's not a one white shoulder, but confirmation coming through. There it is. Bearish and a bearish harami down. That is a one white soldier. That is a one white soldier. Moving up, moving up. That almost is a dark cloud cover. Dark cloud cover, if you read what I showed up there, and hopefully you guys took pictures so that you can write those down or take a picture and print it out. I really needed it to go halfway through this candle, but following the next couple of days, we got followed through, going up. That sort of could be, if it's inside that candle, could be a bearish harami with follow through. But a lot of these are prevalent enough that I want you to see them. Here's a trend line bouncing off the trend line. Where's my mouse? Bouncing off the trend line. That's not quite a piercing pattern. It's not quite a piercing pattern, but we got followed through and broke through a trend line. Boom, boom, boom. Got up to the top. Almost a bearish harami. That would have been her carrying the baby pretty darn high. But this level of resistance, I did that in the last series, looking at resistance, wasn't able to break through. That is a bearish engulfing. No follow through into the next couple of days. That is a bullish harami that took it up and through, riding the side, gap down through, again, trend line, support or resistance, broke through support. That was a bullish, a bearish sign, pulled down, broke back up, stayed sideways. No real candlestick patterns, almost maybe a hanging man right there. It took a couple of days before it kicked in. All right, so I know I'm going through a lot real fast. I totally understand that, but I want you to start to be able to look at things from face value before you start digging. I know that this is a gap down. Gaps like to be filled. It sort of kind of got filled. I got a bearish harami, no follow through. Actually gapped up. Gaps like to be filled, not quite filled. That is a bearish pattern, a bearish piercing pattern with no follow through. That's why follow through is so important when looking at these patterns. Can I call that coming down? Can I call that a hammer? Possibly. Look at that. Next day, follow through, follow through, follow through. No real pattern here. Actually could be a piercing pattern. Bullish after one day, went back up again. All right. This right now on Kins could be a hanging man, could be a possibility. A lot of buying pressure. Little body at the top. I'm telling you is keep your eyes on that. Keep your eyes on a new high and everything. Keep your eyes on that. But man, a lot of patterns. Shooting star, one day. Sideways, 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 sideways. Shooting star again. No follow through. No pattern, no pattern, no pattern. Could that be a hammer? Hammer is normally found at the bottom of a pattern. Hanging man is normally found at the top of a pattern. I got nothing. That's why I got to look at these all day. Every day. Little bit of a shooting star, follow through. That actually becomes the piercing pattern, but you got to have two candles in a row. Moving up. And sometimes it's not exactly a pattern to see, especially when you're looking at two. Then you start looking at head and shoulders. You start looking at cups and handles. But a lot of times, you know what else I like? Let's add a parameter, technical analysis, something that I did in the past series. Support resistance. Let's change the settings. When I'm looking at a graph, especially shorter term, I go to 100 bars, medium, average, put it on, watch this, boom. Look at that. There's these levels of support and resistance. All right, a little bit of shooting star right at resistance, boom. Here we go. No candlestick patterns, but broke through resistance and kept moving up. I do like to use them in conjunction with each other. Let's take that off. Let's leave that on. What are we at right now in Piper? A lot of sideways move with support and resistance. Coming up here, that's a bullish piercing pattern. Gapped up. We actually right here got a bearish harami. Look at that. For a couple of days, bounced off support again. No true pattern here, but then went back up to resistance. All right. So interesting. Again, I told you I wasn't going to be able to look at all of the stocks. Channeling, breaking through, boom, testing at the level of support. No pattern. Shooting star, one day. No. bullish harami right at the trend line. Look at that run up. Man, oh man. So guess what? I'm going out on a limb. I believe that everyone has access to a lot of these indicators. All right, go to Unisearch. Go to Unisearch. Now, I did just looking through the graphs that you own to help you to find opportunities to take profits or get back into the stock. What if I can find stocks that are already exhibiting those characteristics? How about this? Searches candlesticks. Let me click on it. Dark cloud. Oh, we talked about that. Bearish, engulfing pattern. Oh, we talked about that. Hanging man, one black crow, shooting star, squeeze alert, harami. A lot of the indicators that I just talked about for reversals, you can find them right here. Let's go with a bullish engulfing pattern. Let's run it as of today. I'm running it. Run it as of today. So instead of looking at the stocks to get in or out of, how about finding the stocks that exhibit the bullish engulfing pattern? Let's graph these. So there it is, bullish engulfing as the stock's price. That could be a good buy on Superville if you're not into it. Look at that. HIMS, bullish engulfing after a shooting star with no follow through. Well, we created a bullish engulfing. Let's go to the next one. That's real type for a bullish engulfing in regards to the open and the close, but right at a level of a 3-month high. Bullish engulfing, BMA. How many, if you guys knew about this search group, type of 1, if you did not know about this search group, type of 2. I love this ability. I like the ability to show you how to use it with the stocks that you currently own to get in and out, but how about finding new stocks to get in and out? All right, so not only do I want you to type a 1 or 2 if you knew about this group, how many of you love what you see? Just type love or don't love. That's it. How many of you love what you can see in regards to finding stocks based on these reversal patterns? If you love what you see, hit the love. If you don't like it, hit the don't love. All right, that's it. I got a lot of time here. You know, I didn't want to take up all of your time. This is the weekend. I know this is a long video, but I think that I'm excited about this, and I hope that you get excited about this as well. All right. If you're brand new to the channel and you like this content, I'm going to be doing this for the next couple of weeks at least. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you'll be alerted to when the new videos come out. Just in general, as a member of VV Nation, you like this content, hit the like button. Just tell me in the comments. Again, love it, don't love it, worth your time, any of that stuff. All right. With that, folks, this video is over. Have a great weekend. See ya. Dear Black Friday, we got all the big screen TVs that we could ever want. This Black Friday here at VectorVest, take an opportunity to invest in yourself. The unbelievable price of 99 cents for a trial of the VectorVest software can put you on the path to financial freedom, and you can get whatever you want on any Black Friday going forward. www.vectorvest.com/YT.